This is my Macintosh Centris 650, and this, after much anticipation and waiting, is my mechanical ADB keyboard with built-in trackball and clock. Let's check things out. This computer has a 25 megahertz processor with 36 megabytes of RAM, a 1 gigabyte hard drive, an auto-injecting 1.4 megabyte super drive, and a 2-speed CD-ROM drive. You have to put the CDs in this special case called a caddy before you put them in the drive. This is the desktop, and if we go to About This Macintosh, you see I am running System 7.5.3, Revision 2. I chose not to run System 8 for two reasons. On an older Mac like this, it just runs a little slow. And on an older Mac like this, I prefer the appearance of System 7.5 and earlier as opposed to the Platinum appearance. I actually associate that to be more with like PowerPCs and System 9. I never really thought of System 8 as really belonging on any Mac. Let alone a 68K Mac like this. So some of the software I've installed is Kai's PowerGoo, Microsoft Office 4.2, Wolfenstein 3D, Leisure Suit Larry, Stuffit Expander, Museum Madness, Intuit Quicken 4.0. You can see there is a obvious lack of a web browser. Even though this computer has an Ethernet port at only 25 megahertz, it lacks the real ability to render even a most basic web page. So there's really no point to putting a web browser on it. Let alone today's web with encryption and JavaScript. This thing would just crawl to a halt. Hell, a G4 would crawl to a halt. Let's open Microsoft Word. You can see that opened reasonably quickly. I'll go ahead and quit. The reason I picked a ADB keyboard with a trackball, as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of space here on my table, and having the mouse built into the keyboard makes things a lot more convenient. One of the things I was impressed with when I received it, and I did not know this when I ordered the keyboard, is that it's a mechanical clicky keyboard. That was a very nice surprise, and I would like to thank BJ Surplus 99 on eBay for getting the keyboard to me so quickly. One other thing I'm going to show you is the floppy drive. So, you put in a disk. Notice it automatically appears on the desktop. If I drag that disk to the trash, it automatically pops out. So that's it for my Macintosh Centris 650 circa 1993. In 1993, this computer sold for $5,450. And you can tell my cat doesn't like that sale price. But that's what it sold for. That was without a monitor. And a monitor would have cost about $500 or $600 extra. That's all for now.